What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pwn Network. Today I'm going to be talking about how the sniper can farm. And you need hide attack, but with hide attack you can actually farm Sauro 150. So I'm going to do some of that. And so it's still not 100% for me, and the reason for that, well, it's not even 100% for my ninja, but the reason why it doesn't kill him in one shot sometimes is because when I use arrow rain, it varies anywhere from a couple hits to 8 hits to 4 hits or whatnot. So depending on what I do, how many hits I get, determines whether he gets one shot or not. So for instance, in that example, I did 6 hits and it didn't kill him. And then I enter again and still didn't kill him. And I also want to share one more thing with you guys. Did you see how I entered and I got poisoned and I switched weapons and then all of a sudden I'm not poisoned anymore? That's because LeFou has no poison with serum, which means that when you use this upgrade of LeFou, you can't be poisoned. Ouch. He's just being very stubborn this round. Killed me like 3 times, but that is part of the reason why I don't like farming too much with the sniper, even though it's possible to farm Sauro with him. But if you have someone to assist you, then it'll be a lot easier. Let's do that again. So as you can see, like, it's not perfect. It's not perfect at all, but it's very possible. It's just that before having hide attack, this isn't even possible at all to do these kind of strong hits. There you go. So that was the one shot, and the one shot at 7 hits did 342,000, which is enough to kill Sauro. So we'll do that again. And this is my way of getting medals for my sniper. I feel like sometimes each character needs to earn some of their spina, so I do this just for fun. This by no means faster than my ninja. And it's quite annoying how he can just hit me once and kill me. It's kind of messed up though. When it's smooth, everything's really fast and simple, but when it's not, I have to keep running back and forth in and out. Yeah, see, so one shot kills him. He didn't get to touch me this time. So indeed, it is a bit frustrating using the sniper to do this. However, it does work. Like I said, if you're in a party and someone can heal you, then it wouldn't take this long to go in and out and stuff. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, so sometimes it's just so bad. Hey, what's up? So again, another one shot, and I killed him at with 8 hits, doing 389,000. So it really does suck dying to Sauro and all, but I am really proud of the sniper in the fact that I can one shot at 300 something thousand and sometimes even 400 something thousand. And I was having more difficulty with this boss earlier, but when I switched out to use Ogre Shield instead, it worked out pretty well because the damage was higher. And then so even at 7 hits, most of the time with 7 hits instead of 8 hits, I will still kill him. And I've tried the different combinations of like using buffs and not using buffs and so forth. And the buffs do kind of help, but in a sense, they're not necessary. I could kill him without buffs, so I would choose that method instead. So this is a 5-hit shot, and as you can see, 5-hit can't kill him. And I know that Sense, which is this skill right here, is supposed to improve my hit rate. So 741 was the hit rate. And with Sense, it's 1111, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes I'll still hit 5 hits or whatnot with Sauro. And that's what I learned about having Sense on and off. So really the buff doesn't matter. Just if you have the damage high enough, then you can do it. So switch over to my weapon and poison got cancelled. And I know that some of you are not snipers, so like I was saying earlier, with the LeFou upgrade and that you can't be poisoned, anyone can use that. It's really useful if you're just leeching or a healer or something in the background and you're fighting a boss that constantly poisons. With that bow, you can't be poisoned, so you can use it to your advantage. As long as you know that it exists out there, you can pick it up. Upgrading wasn't very expensive for that bow. It was quite easy to upgrade. So if anybody who doesn't like poison or constantly fights a boss that constantly poisons, I would recommend you to get a bow like that for yourself. So like I said, it's on and off. I mean, sometimes I could continuously go into Sauro 150 and just straight kill him, and then sometimes I just have to re-enter over and over and over again because either he hits me or my damage is not sufficient or I get stunned or whatever the case may be. Like for instance, this one, 6 hit, he almost died. I just needed about like 300 something more damage to kill him, but it didn't kill him. So re-enter, right? And in case you guys saw the Apostolia go and you're wondering, oh, if it was the Apostolia that made me able to kill him, it's not. I can kill him without the Apostolia. Or Ignition. And one more thing I wanted to talk about was this shortcuts. With auto item, I set this part right here, MP, to be 0 to 10%. And I leave it on when I'm farming Sauro. And the reason why is because it'll automatically give me MP the minute he drains me to 0 and so forth after I kill him. So I don't have to, one less step basically. So you can see 294 MP. Oh, ouch. It just gets brutal sometimes with the way that he just runs up to me and attacks me. And my pet picked up a medal too. So I don't know if you saw that. It just used Remagic for me. And I have enough Remagic now to actually re-enter without using my monopots manually. So 0 MP once again. And then 90. And then 180. And then 180 is perfect amount for me to use Arrow Rain. Because after you kill him, he's going to drain you back to 0 anyways. So that's why for the shortcut for that, it was set specifically to 0 and 10. I'm guessing later on if I get even more damage, then my chances of messing up here are lower because even 6 hits will actually kill him, but at this moment only 8 or 7 hits with the arrow rain would kill him. But just wanted to show you guys that it's very possible to solo Sauro 150 with a sniper. And by doing this, you can actually make the Spina that you need without using another character or a party or whatnot. But it's not 100%, and the chances of messing up is pretty high. And if you do one shot, it's quite fast, as you can tell, but if you don't one shot, then it's going to take a bit. Now my damage is not high enough to do 170 at all. I've tried it, I can't kill him. It's too tough. But 150, that's good. Still get my medals. So with that run, that was 7 hits, doing 331. And Sauro's 150's life is 325,000, I believe. So if you can do that kind of damage to him, then you can one-shot him too. And I think this is the last run. I just want to share with you guys first off the bow, and then secondly the fact that how the sniper can kill Master Sauro and still farm Arai, which is a good way of making Spina. And he's gonna stun me, I think. He's gonna poison me for sure. I don't know if he's gonna stun me. Yeah, so you switch over to the bow and not poisoned anymore. And then the auto MP kicks in, and I'm good to go. Alright everybody, thank you for joining in, and I hope you learned something. And if you have anything else to add, leave me a comment and I'll get back to you.